Okay, welcome to this Pilates workout. You'll need a mat, and that's it. And if you don't have a mat, you can use a blanket or just find some carpeted flooring, should work fine. Or even just grab a few towels so that you have some cushion when we go on our knees or on our elbows. Excuse me. It's good to have water. So one thing that I want to talk about a little bit before we go into this workout is a little exercise we did a week or so ago. And I just want to talk through it just a little bit so you get the gist of what we're doing. So it's a push-up in a quadruped position. And they're in this position, unlike a normal push-up, I don't want to go straight down, right? In a normal push-up, I want my chest to lead me straight down into my hands. But because of the nature of this position, I'm actually going to aim to go forward till I get to about 90 degrees. So this is very similar to what you might feel in like chaturanga in yoga, where you go from high plank, come down to that 90-degree angle, and then push up into up dog. It's a very similar feeling. Your elbows are going to say squished into your sides or pulled into your sides. I don't know why I said squished. Pulled into your sides, but only go as far down as 90 degrees here, right? I'm not going to push that shoulder in any more than that. A, you don't need to, and B, that's not really what we're doing here. Butterflies! There are butterflies everywhere, and I love it. They're also birds. Anyway, we're outside. This is their home. Anyway, so yeah, when we get to that, just remember that you're going forward. I'll still cue you just as I usually do, but just a little note to make before we get started so that when we get to that, you kind of know what's going to happen and you don't have to like crank your neck to look at the screen. All right, so we're going to start standing in a nice wide stance. And we're just going to take a few moments just to inhale those arms up and exhale down. Inhale those arms up. Oops. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Lovely. So that's our neighbors. Anyway, so in this position, just notice, are your hip flexors a little tight from maybe sitting too much all day? So pull that, or tighten that seat belt, kind of pull that, or lift that belly button up and squeeze those glutes just a little bit to find that nice, tall Pilates stance. So we're going to bring the arms out to the side, and then I'm going to reach side to side. I'm going to reach one, center, two, center, one, and two. Reach, reach, reach. Now we're going to pulse to one side. We're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them up overhead. Again, side to side. I reach over and center. Over and center. If this, for whatever reason, is a little too much, you can go back to having those arms out at your side. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pulse to the one side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those arms. Now, from here, turn your toes out. So we go plie all the way down and reach back up. Plie down and reach up. Plie down and up. Plie down and up. Sitting into those heels, knees track right over those toes, squeezing those glutes and pushing the floor away to stand back up, or the deck in my case. Pushing the deck away. And one. I'm going to come down halfway, sit into those hips, raise those arms up overhead. Here we go. Lean it over, center, over, center, over, center, over. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. We go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach those arms forward. Pulse those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open those arms. Circle those arms forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down and stand all the way up. Nice. Woo. So bring those feet a little closer together, though still wider than your shoulders. And you can turn those feet out 5 degrees or so. Now we're going to squat back into our heels. Reach those arms forward as you sit back and then lift up. Forward and squeeze. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me here. Sit back, lock in and squeeze. Sit back and lock in. Arms go forward, push back. Arms go forward, push back. Let's go 4, back, 3, back, 2, and 1. Stay down here. Just move those arms back and forward and back, forward, back and forward, back, forward. Go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold back. Palms face the sky. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Pulse it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them forward. Pulse those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to your thighs. Roll up that spine. Lovely. So then, now you're going to bring your feet hip or shoulder distance apart and point them forward. Watch if one heel is turned in or one toe is turned in, right? Look down at your feet and see that they're both parallel. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me this way. And again, sit into those heels, reach those arms forward. And lift. Back. And lift. Sit. And lift. Sit. And lift. 4 more. 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. 1. And lift. Now bring your feet all the way to touch. Balls of the feet, heels touch. Legs squeeze together. sit down into those hips, but keep your knees at least over your toes. Depending on how long your legs are, they might go more forward. I got pretty short legs, so mine don't. But try to sit back enough that your knees stay over your feet versus sitting forward into your knees like that. I want to sit back like that. So from here, I'm going to pick one heel up and push into my big toe and my second toe, and then the other side. And push, warming up those ankles, and push. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift one heel up, pulse those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Challenge time. Stay at the one at a time, or bring one up, other up to meet it. Bring that first one down and switch. Left, right, left, right, and then right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, one more, left, right, left, right. Now stay there or at level 1, or try both heels up together. Lift and down, lift and down. I'm trying to keep myself stable where I'm at. I'm not moving myself too far forward. I'm just picking up those heels and lowering them down. Picking up those heels and lowering them down. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hands to those thighs. Roll all the way up. Whew. All righty. So, find the back end of your mat. I'm sweating. It's so hot out. But it's good. It feels good. So, here we go. Reach those arms all the way up, and then fold forward, and then walk those hands out into that plank, and then walk those hands back. Bend those knees, find your heels, and roll on up. Do it again. Reach towards the ceiling, fold forward, bend those knees, find the floor, walk out into that plank. Now here, if you need to drop your knees, go ahead. That's always an option. But we're going to lower down in 4. Try to keep those elbows in. Chest leads you down and forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Untuck those feet. Engage your core or tighten your seatbelt. Inhale here. Exhale. Push up into an upward dog. Tuck your chin. Roll through your spine. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. And walk back into that down, or back into those feet. And roll on up. Do that whole sequence again. Raise those arms up. Fold forward. Walk those hands out into your plank. You got 4 counts to lower down. Again, drop your knees if you need to. We go 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that core lifted, that seatbelt nice and tight, and push your whole shape up. Sweat in my eye. That's all right. That happens. So, tuck your chin. Roll through the spine. Hinge at the hips. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Let's try that one more time. Roll on up. Wipe the sweat out of your eye. Here we go. Raise it all the way up. Fold forward. Walk those hands all the way out. Last time. Do what you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that shape up. Get a little stretch. Tuck your chin. Roll through your spine. Downward facing dog. Walk your heels out a little bit here. Stretch out those calves a little bit. And then bring those knees down. Take a break. Get some water if you need it. Lovely. Cool, guys. Hot Pilates is no joke. All right, so we're going to find that quadruped position. So on your hands and knees, hands right underneath those shoulders, knees right underneath those hips. Now, especially if you have a really hard floor underneath your mat, or you have a tendency to put most of the weight in the palm of your hands instead of putting weight in those fingertips. It happens. We all do it. I have a few tricks. So you can kind of roll your mat a little bit here at the top so that you have a little cushion for your palm and your weight goes down into your fingertips. And then likewise, you can roll a little bit down here so that you have a little extra cushion for your knees. So, gotta bring that back a little bit. Okay, so hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Let's start with our left foot. So I'm gonna straighten my left foot out and I'm gonna keep my toes pointing towards the floor. Now, watch in this position, we've talked about sinking into that position. We don't wanna do that. So we wanna push the floor away, pull those ribs up to the sky, and keep our hips pointing parallel by tightening that seatbelt. So that heel's gonna lift up. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Lift, tap, tap. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, lift it up, point the toe, and point the toe down. Tap and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold it up, 8. Flex the foot, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, keep the hips parallel to the floor. Just turn that leg out. You should feel your glute turn on in this position, but your hips didn't change. Now we're going to go up to the back, but we're going to go slightly out to the diagonal. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point that toe. You're going to tap your other toe. Well, you can't really reach your other toe, but you're going to tap by your toe and then lift up diagonally. Tap your toe, diagonal lift. 3, lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back center. Flex that foot. Pull your heel to your glute and then extend back out. Heel to glute and extend back out. Really pull. Don't just move your leg. Really squeeze your heel to your butt as much as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it out. Point that toe. Keep it there. Now we're going to do those quadruped push-ups. So forward, forward, and lift. 2, lift. 3, and 4. Bring that down. Take a break. Woo. I forgot a towel. Apparently I need one today. Okay. So, set yourself up for the other side. Level up. Yeah, there we go. So again, hands right underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Flex that right foot back. Keep it flexed as you lift it up. 8, tap the floor. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point those toes. Lift it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 1. Flex that foot. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Turn it out. Lift it up into the diagonal. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point those toes. Tap it down. Lift it up. Tap it down and lift it up. Tap it down and lift it up. Tap it down and lift it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back parallel. Flex that foot. Lift that leg in, or pull that heel in and stretch it out. Pull it in and stretch it out. Squeeze it in and stretch it out. Squeeze it in and stretch it out. Point those toes. Push-ups. Here we go. Forward and 2 and 3 and 4. Put that knee down and child's pose. Lovely. Okay. So I'm gonna straighten my mat back out. So we're gonna find that quadruped position again. Tuck both those toes under. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, lift those knees up off the mat. Just about 2 inches. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. That was level 1. You're more than welcome to stay at level 1 or come with us to level 2. So inhale here. Exhale, lift those knees 2 inches. Inhale back to downward dog. Exhale back to bear. 2 inches off the mat with those knees. Back to downward dog and back to bear. 3 and bear. 4, knees hover. 5, knees hover. 6, knees hover. 7 and 8, knees all the way down, child's pose. Whew. This is what fitness looks like. Sweaty, I love it. All right, so you have level 1 where you just kind of hold. You have level 2 where you're going in and out of that bear. Level 3, inhale here, exhale, lift up, hover those knees, straighten one leg out, the other leg meets it, bring that knee in, the other leg meets it. Switch, out, out, in, out, out, in, one more, out, in, knees down. Now, usually the Kimmy Madness stops at level 3, but not today, not today. You can do level 1, the hold. You can do level 2, bear to down dog. You can do level 3, in and out of your plank, alternating your legs. Or find that position, tuck those toes, Inhale here, exhale, lift up, hover, stay in this exact same position, and then walk one foot out, the other foot out, one foot in, the other foot in. Switch, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Rest. Lovely. All right. So flip yourself over. Feet out straight if you can, but you can have a slight bend in your knees if you need to. And let's roll all the way down, one vertebra at a time. All the way down. Whew. Lovely. It's a little cooler down here, I'm not gonna lie. All right, hands behind your head. Now in this position, even though the upper body is gonna do most of the work right now, I still wanna tighten that seatbelt, right? Because the core is connected all the way through. It's not truncated into the upper and lower. They're both connected, so don't forget about one just because you're mainly focusing on the other. So tighten that seatbelt. Inhale here, exhale, lift. Inhale down and exhale, lift. Inhale down and exhale, lift. Inhale down and exhale, lift. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go another 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Bring your arms to your sides and plant your feet flat. So in this position, tighten your seatbelt if you can keep that neutral spine. If it's still a little tricky and you feel your back kind of turn on and do most of the work, push that low back into the mat a little bit more forcefully to get that seatbelt to turn on a little bit more. But if you can, or if you can try to play with maintaining a slight curve while still keeping that core engaged and breathing, because that's important, those things are possible if you work consistently at them. So either way, tighten that seatbelt, pull those ribs down, bring one knee up into tabletop, the other leg comes and meets it. Now we're gonna point our toes and we're gonna open our knees. So try to keep your toes together if you can, and then open your knees wherever they fall open naturally. So from this position, again, I can hold onto the mat, or if you need a little extra help, you can tuck your hands under your hips. Or you are like, what I like to do is hold on to the edge of the mat gently so that I push my shoulder blades into the mat as well, and I don't let them creep up by my chin. I don't know why I made my voice sound like a cartoon villain, but you know, sometimes that happens to think about it that way. So inhale here and exhale, and then inhale, tap the mat with those toes, exhale, lift. Inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. Inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. Inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now flex those feet, hands behind your head, bring your elbows to your knees, and then extend those legs out. Elbows to knees, and extend out. Inhale in, and exhale 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 out. Let's go 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now let your upper body go to the mat. Point those toes up to the ceiling. Flex those feet and change those legs. Change, 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 change. Point those toes. Change, 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 change. Flex those feet. Lower down if you can. Lift it up. Point those toes. Lower, change, change, and lift. Change, change, change. Woo! Those ones get you every time. At least they do for me. So, keep those legs lifted and turned out. And again, if this is hard, you can have a bend in the knees. That's not failing. That's wherever you're at for the day. You can keep your upper body down, or you can lift your upper body up. And then we're going to make a big circle. Out, down, around, lift, out, down, around, lift. 2 more. Out, down, around, lift, out, down, around, reverse, down, out, and lift, down, out, and lift, down, out, and lift. Last one, down, out, and lift. Hug those knees into your chest. That was a hard one. I had to go all the way down to level 1. I was like, woo, I'm feeling it. Good, good, good. All right, so hands behind your head. Stretch those legs out long. I'm going to inhale here. Exhale, draw my right knee to my left elbow. And then inhale back down. Stay on that side. Exhale, lift. And down. Exhale, lift. And down. Exhale, lift. And down. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. This next one we're going to hold. Hold. So, lift your bottom leg off the mat. Keep your right leg bent and switch. Tap the floor and switch. Hover. Switch your legs and switch. Switch and switch. Switch and switch. Lower that leg. Lower your upper body and rest. Lovely. Almost there. So, hands behind your head, other side. So, I inhale here, exhale, lift, right elbow to left knee, and back down. And exhale, lift, inhale, down. Exhale, lift, inhale, down, exhale, lift, and inhale down. 4 more. 4. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. And exhale, 1. Hold. Lift that bottom leg up, and then switch those legs, keeping the left leg bent. Switch, and switch. Switch, and switch. Switch, and switch, switch, and switch, and lower all the way down. Lovely. Hands behind your head. Walk those feet in. Inhale here. Exhale, left elbow meets that right knee. Hover that bottom leg. Now both legs are bent. And we're going to move the upper body with the legs. Switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hug those knees into your chest. Last one here. You can stay at the level we just did, or hands behind your head, lift your body up, right leg goes all the way up, left leg points out. Left elbow to right knee, same thing, only the legs are straight, right? Again, you can be bent if you need to. Here we go. Switch and switch and switch and switch. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything in. Oh, guys. Okay. So, feet all the way together. Balls of your feet, heels together. Squeeze your legs together. Tighten that seatbelt. Pull those ribs down to meet it. Squeeze those glutes up to the ceiling. Hip extension. Lower those hips down. Don't let all the tension go just because you're just because you're touching the mat. Keep the tension the whole time. Lift it up and tap. Lift it up, tap it down. Lift it up and tap it down. Let's go. 4 and 3 and 2. Hold up 1. Abduct those knees, so pull them out. Squeeze those glutes to pull them out. Squeeze those thighs to pull them in. Out and in. Out and in. I felt a bug, sorry. Out and in. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Keep them high. Pulse them up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Walk those feet out so that they're parallel with your hips. Again, tighten your seatbelt, pull your ribs down, keep the tension. Don't let it go the whole time if you can. Inhale here, exhale, lift. Inhale, tap the ground and lift back up. 3 and lift. 4, lift. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold this last one up. Now, this time, lift those heels up and then abduct. Squeeze those knees out, pull them together. Not all the way together, sorry, just over those toes. Squeeze them out and back to center, out, back to center. 4 more. 4, really squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Lower those heels, pulse those hips up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Walk those feet out even further. About to the edge of the mat. That's a pretty good measure for most people. Make sure your knees go open too over those feet. Tighten that seatbelt, pull those ribs down, keep the tension the whole time. Lift it up. 8, tap. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this last one up, 1. Now, again, lift those heels up, abduction. Squeeze them out, it's just a little bit here. 2, 3, 4, getting right into those glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower those heels, pulse those hips up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Hug that right knee into your chest. Stretch the left leg out long. Grab behind the calf or the thigh. just not behind that knee, and pull that leg up. It doesn't have to be straight in this position, and I would argue that for most people, a little bend in the knee actually gets a better stretch towards the head of the hamstring. Take that ankle, cross it over your opposite knee, and then hug that knee into your chest, like a figure 4. Bring that leg down, and then let those knees fall. So the one that's crossed on top is the one that's on top in the twist, and reach towards the opposite way. Gently come back up and switch those legs. I'm hugging my left leg now, but whatever leg you didn't do, do that one. Again, grab the back of that thigh or your calf and stretch that leg up. Take that ankle, cross it over the opposite knee, and hug that knee into your chest. Gently put the leg back down and let those knees fall and reach to the other direction. And pull them back up. Hug both knees into your chest. Tuck your head in like a little ball. Roll your way to sit up. And that's your class. Thank you guys for coming. Have a good rest of your day. Woo.